You are fucking up. At this point, I'm not surprised. We shouldn't be surprised. Oh. Uh, oh boy. Of course, the surprise is that he had fucking stupid effects. Of course, that's what it had to be. We could have been a guest or something to spice things up, but nope, it's a stupid fucking gimmick. Yeah. I hate myself.
And my mic wasn't on that entire time. Unfortunate. Anyways,
Damn it.
luckily we only wasted a minute and 30 seconds. So, Tim,
Mm.
how did you like the surprise? Worked really hard on it, you know?
I'm disappointed.
There's some other voices, like I can be King Kong.
I can imagine.
See?
Oh,
I can
boy.
be King Kong. I could be Reagan from The
Exorcist, your mother sucks cock in hell.
Let's see.
Ah.
I could
can be at a protest. I can also have the sound of an audience behind me like they're booing me. Can get a standing ovation. It's amazing what technology can do nowadays.
Fuck.
what?
Why is there two instances of having a crowd boo at you and a crowd cheer for you?
It's called Speechifier Protest and Speechifier Ovation.
Oh, fuck.
So, and then
Well.
they've got Zombie, there's Frankenstein, there's Out of Range, which I used at the beginning to simulate my mic going out again. Just so you know, if it happens going forward, I'm not going to do that again. This one's probably my favorite, though. Here, you ready for this?
Mm.
Damn, I'm a fucking ghost, bitch!
Oh my god. God damn it.
I fucking love that one. Oh, it's great. Anyways, so Tim, anything special going on? Anything you want to talk about today before we get started?
My only source of the outside world news has been not posting for the last week, so I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Who's your only source for outside news?
Good old Philly D.
Oh wait,
Daddy
has
D.
he not been posting?
No, he's taking Easter off.
I guess I just don't give a shit because I didn't even notice he wasn't posting. I recently came across a film that I'm going to watch eventually called An Elephant Sitting Still. And it's 4 hours of an elephant sitting still. That's not what? No, that's not what the actual movie is. It's supposed to be incredibly depressing, and apparently the guy that made the movie killed himself after he finished it. So, and it's his first and only movie because he killed himself after he finished it. But it's supposed to be very good. It's also 4 hours long. So,
oh god.
Yeah, I love it when they do that. Of course, I did make it through a Hungarian film that was 7 hours long. So I'm out here. I don't know. Is that like a thing to be proud of? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Is there anything going on? I mean, there was that Notre Dame Cathedral.
Oh, yep.
Burnt
There's
to
a
the
big
ground.
fire.
Got yeeted. That was unfortunate. What?
I fucking saw the meme where it's just like survives through the Crusades, survives through medieval times.
Oh my god, yeah. Me and my boss were talking
One
about
construction
that.
worker.
Survived, and not to mention like World War II, World War One, everything potentially, the French Revolution. It was there for everything.
Yeah.
But I guess everything dies eventually, doesn't it?
Well, it was being renovated anyway, so
Oh, you got a point.
they're gonna everything probably will fix itself
It's also
up.
weird that people are donating to the Catholic Church since they're rich as fuck.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, they
Catholic
definitely
Church
need
needs
the
to
money.
GoFundMe, it wasn't like the last thing I read. I think they have like, wasn't it like 30 million or probably past that by now, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah,
they had that before the cathedral burned down. I'm trying to say, by the way. Yeah, donate your money to a useful cause if one exists. You know, there's plenty of actual, people who need help in the world. So consider donating to people who actually need help. Tim, we've been doing this show for a while. 40 episodes. Have we been at this for a year, or did we?
I'm not sure.
When did we start this? Didn't we start in like May of last year? So we're like coming up.
I think we're. Yeah.
So we're like coming up on our first year anniversary of the Somewhat Okay. I didn't think it was going to come this far. I thought we were going to get bored a couple weeks in, but here we are, still doing this show. Still live, local, and out here,
Giving you uninformed information constantly.
Pretending we know what we're talking about. Constant. That's why it's Somewhat Okay. We have good intentions, we're ill-informed. I'll accept that. Did you
the path to hell is paved in good intentions. And we're just like that,
Is that?
We're just trying to help out everyone.
Is that a fact? Is the path
Yes.
to hell? Okay. Yeah, good. I'm just automatically a better person then. I'll take that. The voicemail that I sent you earlier.
Oh, yes.
You did?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Okay, yeah. No, just check it out because I was trying to emulate what I hear whenever I come into the Discord chat and you guys are playing some competitive sort of game, or I was just trying to imitate like a game lobby, in competitive games, or just the way that I view them, I guess. I don't know. I think it's fucking hilarious. Are you still here? Oh, he's listening to it right now. Okay.
God damn it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. No, you're fine. I'll stall. So, here at the Somewhat Okay podcast, we are sponsored by myself, who is actually in. Oh, this is a good time to shill. Who is actually in the New Mexico Filmmakers Showcase this year with my. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you done with it?
I'm pretty sure I got the vibe.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It's very accurate.
Okay, just wanted to. I had to run it by someone who was a part of, the group, because I wanted to check its validity, which I think it has lots of, by the way, especially the guy in the background that's just like toxic, dude, that's toxic. God damn. I love how
I think I like the guy's just like, yeah, go fucking kill him.
Did you get to the part where the guy was like, he turns around and he's like, saying toxic is toxic, you fucking retard.
What the fuck? No. God damn it.
Oh, it gets like way better like halfway through, I think. The beginning is kind of like it's too jumbled, but like once it cools down towards the middle, it gets really good towards the end. I especially love how a guy like comes in, he's like, "Hey guys, how's the game going so far?" And everyone at once just starts shouting about the issues that they have, and then he leaves, and they're like, "Yo, did he actually just leave? What a fucking pussy! Wow."
It's not inaccurate though.
We had a pussy ass bitch timeout in the Discord for a reason. I don't think we do anymore, do we? That's a shame.
No, I can just server mute whoever I want.
That was a staple of the last server, and I really miss it now. Yeah.
No, in this new one, we just have a more active. We have a mobile force in order to.
You're free to strike it.
Sure that people don't be bitches.
Oh, but like I was saying, the Terrible Old Man, New Mexico Filmmaker Showcase. Be sure to go vote for the Terrible Old Man in the New Mexico Filmmaker Showcase because, let's face it, I'm great, and who doesn't want to be a part of greatness? And Tim here is also great as well, just not as great as me, which is fine. It's expected. I have to be
I'm like
subtly more
great
important.
squared. He's like great cubed.
Okay. Now you're pulling out math and you're making me look not so great, so you gotta stop. Okay?
Don't worry, you're somewhat okay.
I can only get so far with math, and apparently I can only get so far with fucking. Let's see, what all programs have we done this semester in that goddamn CIS 120 class? Word. I'm very good at Word. I've discovered. I'm not as good at Excel. No, kind of struggle with Excel.
I don't think anyone is.
You know, well, no, Tanner's great.
Everyone just knows. Everyone knows what to like do something in Excel,
right?
But they don't know how Excel works.
No one really knows. And then we're moving on to. Have you heard of Access before?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a program called Access. Have you ever like?
No, I haven't messed around with that ever.
Okay, cool. They're great, wonderful. Because that's what's next in this class.
I didn't know it existed until you just told me.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I could bring something into your life. You know, it looks like Excel red. I don't know. Maybe YouTube's gonna make me pay for it. It just looks like Excel except it's red, to me at least.
Oh,
I haven't looked like I've only seen like one screenshot of it. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. By the way, I totally could be. Yeah, no, it's the next program we're going, and then we're gonna go on to PowerPoint, which thank fuck, because even a retard like me can do PowerPoint. Praise Christ. Yeah. PowerPoint's pretty self-explanatory, like in, everything that you're gonna need to do in it. So
you can go ahead and make a PowerPoint now on stream.
Oh, is that? Should I
explaining how to make a PowerPoint?
Should I fucking stream my homework? Do you think there's a market for that? Is that legal?
There probably is. There's probably some lonely bastard out there who's just like, I don't have any friends to do homework with.
I like watching people stream homework.
It's like mukbang.
I've only seen mukbangs done ironically, so I'm not. I've never like watched one that's like genuine all the way through. Yeah,
yeah. The one I watched, it was like the Augscast, but they just it was just basically a podcast. Yeah. They it was cool because at one point they went out to go get the food.
Right.
Which was cool just to look around Bristol.
I've always wanted to. I was thinking earlier today, because we're gonna host our next premiere ourselves. We're not gonna outsource it to some company or any shit like that. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna have our own venue. We can be there as long as we like. All this kind of stuff. And I was actually thinking about, adding a few things onto the evening that's not just the movie. So maybe starting around 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it fucked? Is everything okay?
What?
Oh, I thought my mic was fucked for a few seconds. Okay, cool.
No,
I was just watching the audio bar and it looked funky. So the something that I was thinking about doing was having us do a 30-minute segment of a live, somewhat okay podcast in front of an audience of people. Because, Tim, we're so interesting.
Of course, yes. Yeah. Everyone would love that.
I mean, let's face it. Everyone's there for you, right? Everyone loves the script supervisor. He's he's the all-star of every movie, Everyone's like actors, directors, writers. Fuck them. The guy that looks at the script after it's done, that's my shit right there. That's my shit.
That's who everyone's looking for.
I'm going to go to get, if we win the Filmmaker Showcase, I'm going to go to get the award from Tanner. And she's going to be like, make sure you give this to Tim. Make sure you tell Tim congrats for me.
Everyone remembers me.
Everyone.
They're just if we actually went to go retrieve an award, you're just like, oh, thank you, everyone. It was just my pleasure to be directing this feature film.
This guy?
Everyone's just like, get the fuck off stage.
It's like that episode of SpongeBob where he puts SpongeBob out there and everyone applauds, and then he puts his head out there and everyone boos. Oh, god damn it.
Eventually you kill me.
Oh yeah, that's just the Yakuza storyline, Is that DLC or is that canon? I'm unclear.
It's canon in the pack? It's canon in the first Galaxy, storyline.
Mm-hmm.
It's you see that it's multi-dimensional, so
is it like a multi-dimensional or like multi-universe theory type thing?
Like different dimensions.
Oh, okay. I can get behind that. Actually, I can support that. So this new movie,
one thing happens, the other thing happens.
Right. Yeah, I've watched Primer. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Tim, you would like that movie. You would really like Primer.
Where is it? What is it on?
Fuck if I know, dude. I don't. It's like an indie movie. And it's all about these guys
Primer.
who create their own time machine.
Mm.
But the director, he's like actually really big on science, and he tries to apply a lot of the creation of this time machine, and it's very, very interesting. And they also mess around with the theory of like what would happen if you made a
Is
time
it on
machine.
2004?
Yes, that would be it. Shane,
I can buy it on YouTube for $3.
Don't you love that? Thanks, YouTube. No, it's a really good movie. It's really, really good. The only unfortunate thing is that Shane Carruth, he doesn't do a whole lot. Like if you go to his IMDb page, he has 3 director credits, and one of those is a documentary that he did in 2017. That's the last thing that he has. And he's only written his 2 movies that he's done as well. So, you know. Yeah.
Do you remember World War Z?
I do remember World War Z, actually.
I was watching Penguin Zero. He was doing because there's a new game come out that's apparently a World War Z game.
Okay.
Because that's what everyone's been asking for.
Right.
And it's basically Left 4 Dead 3, only just copied Left 4 Dead 2's mechanics in a terrible way. But
okay.
He was just like, yeah, everyone enjoyed that horrible movie, and the writer is just so prolific. I mean, these days he's writing fucking Minecraft fan fiction.
Really?
Is that a fact? Have you ever seen in a store those fucking stupid ass Minecraft novel short story
right
things?
Yeah.
Apparently he's written some of those.
Oh, wow. All right. It's a living. I don't know how to respond to this. I don't know what to do with this information.
It's just funny.
It's a thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the new movie was a bitch to render. It's fucking awful. Last night, we did our next to last shoot. Our last shoot is this Sunday, and we'll be done. And then I'm just going to have to do everything in post, which is, the easiest part for everyone else. And so I set it to render, and then I was going to bed. And we actually finished reading Carrie last night. And I got to say, the ending of the book sucks by comparison to the movie. And so I'm going to bed. I set the thing to render. I'm laying in bed, and all of a sudden, my spider senses tingle at 1 in the morning. And I get up, and I go in here where I do all of my work and stuff. And it's like, yeah, that render failed, dude. And I'm like, yo, what? And it says, you need to change the audio bitrate from VBR2 to either VBR1 or CBR. So for all of you who don't know what the fuck any of that means, so the audio bitrate, it measures the output of the audio, and it tries to balance it out. And then VBR stands for varying bitrate. So you can put a limitation on it if it's a constant bitrate, but if it's a varying bitrate, then it can kind of fluctuate and move around, which is what I've done with my last few movies. But I think that there's this one scene in particular where I'm showing a flashback and having a character talk over it. And I'm showing the character talking about it and also showing the flashback on the same exact screen. I just down the transparency on one to show the other. And I think that the bitrate varying wise gets really confused when it gets to that part, because it crashed at the same part each time that this happened, because it crashed twice before I figured out what I had to do. So I changed it to a constant bitrate instead of a varying one, because I tried varying 2 and 1. So then I changed it to a constant bitrate, and it rendered, and it came out great. And then there were mistakes, and then I'm going to have to go back and fix, because that's just on me, because I just wanted to get this render out so that people could see it. So that people involved with the project could see it. And this is render 3.6 to 3.6.2, I think, something like that. I don't fucking know. It's just because the render kept fucking up and I was getting sick of it. So yeah, we're almost done. I've started talking to the composer, and I'm gonna go through either today or tomorrow, and I'm gonna look at the movie and pick out points where I want to sort of, where I want music to play. Because he wants to have a spotting session. I don't like having phone calls with people I don't really know.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna look at the movie and be like, this is where I want the music to play. I've already told him, but I think I need to like specify like timestamps and stuff, so that it's perfectly clear to him where they need to go. So yeah, whoop, there it is. This movie's almost done, and then we're gonna get in the promotional process, and I'm gonna submit to a few festivals, and I'm gonna coordinate.
Ship it out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna coordinate with a few people on like a private screening, and there it is.
Big things are coming.
Big, huge. Oh, this is longer than either of my last two short films. So this one is coming out at around 22 minutes, I want to say, somewhere around that.
And basically a regular episode of a network show.
Yeah, if we were doing that, which we're not. Sorry, this is not a continuous story. This one is ending.
Yeah, we haven't sold out yet.
No, not quite yet. I went up to Austin and Oscar after the last shoot. Chris and Wayne had left at this point, and I walk up to Austin and Oscar, and I'm like... Also, I just want to say that saying Austin and Oscar is like a mouthful, by the way.
Austin, Oscar. Yeah, it sounds like one person.
It does, Oscar Austin De La Hoya. So I walk up to Austin. Fucking shit, now I can't even do it. I walk up to Osty Boy and Oski Boy, and I basically go to them. I go, yeah, so I didn't want to tell you guys until we were done with the shoot today, but I wrote another hour onto the movie, so we're going to have to film that.
Okay.
And Austin just like,
okay.
He's like, no, just no. I refuse. So.
No, I understand.
And then like while we were shooting that day, Wayne had to wait there forever because I wanted to shoot things in chronological order because it organizes in the camera a lot better. And so he was sitting there, just like chilling, waiting for his scene to come up. And we shot for like a solid hour and 30 minutes before we got to his part. And before we even got to his part, Austin like walks up to Wayne as we're going out into the hallway to shoot this other scene, and he says to him, he's like, "It's your time." And I'm like, no, it's not. And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Wayne, it's not." I'm like, he totally just had you.
No. Ouch.
And Wayne was getting salty after a certain point. He was like, "We could have just done my scene first." I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't understand that fucks things up for me." So it's all about me at the end of the day, all right?
Oh, yes,
you're gonna fuck things up for me, okay? And then we were shooting in the hallway. So we're shooting at the CCC library, and we're shooting in the hallway. That's sort of like off to the side, like off to the left. You know what I'm talking about, like where we met initially.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. And so we're shooting there, and there's this bathroom that's directly to my right. There's both bathrooms, the men and the women's bathroom, right there. Is that a fucking ambulance? Do you hear this shit? There it goes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Anyways, so we're shooting right there. Austin and Chris are in front of the camera, and they're doing this scene. A lot of these scenes took like a minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes because there's so much dialogue in this movie that they would sit there and they'd have to go through like a minute, and then we would do it multiple times. So we would do like each scene, or we would shoot it, and it would be like a minute to 2 minutes long. And we're sitting there shooting it, and then we hear a toilet flush. So we're like, okay, we'll stop and wait for this person to come out. And so we kind of sit there, and we're like, all right, we're here. We out here. We live. We local. We sitting here. We're waiting for this person to come out. Fucking like 5 minutes goes by, and no one comes out of either bathroom. So then I go into the men's to like check if someone's like in there like dying or something. Or to check if there's a back door that they could have gone out, because Chris suggested that, and I was like, I don't think that's a thing. And so I go to the back to check, and there's no door going out the men's bathroom. So I was like, all right. So then we're like getting ready to do it again. And then this and then we hear the sink turn on. So we're like, okay, let's hang tight again. And then we wait another 5 minutes and no one comes out again. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What is taking you so fucking long? And so then eventually I'm like, you know what? Fuck them. We're going to shoot. And if they come out while we're shooting, they can either walk to the scene or they can wait behind the camera. Either or is fine with me because we're in a social setting where if someone was to come out of the bathroom, it wouldn't be out of character for the scene. So it's fine. So then we're shooting, and Chris and Austin are getting through their scene, and then this woman starts coming out of the restroom, and she sort of sees what I'm doing, and she sees she sees Austin and Chris acting, and she just kind of waited. She was like, all right. She just kind of stood there and watched. And then she walked by and she was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, we're sorry. We're in the way anyways. But yeah, I was like, why? And then I decided to fuck with Austin and Chris by, we're shooting the scene where they're talking in the hallway and the camera's sort of farther away from them. And while they're doing their scene, I just walk down the hallway into the scene. And Chris has his back turned to me, but Austin sees me coming. So Austin's totally fine with it. But then out of the corner of, Chris's eye, he sees me walking up and he's like, who the fuck is this guy? Like he's sitting there thinking, what the fuck, man? We're like filming a movie. And then he realizes it's me and he's like, what the hell? And then he's supposed to go one way at the end of the scene and then Austin goes the other. And they're doing that. And then Chris starts walking back and I've walked out of the bathroom and then I'm acting like I'm talking to Austin's character. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? Don't you give a damn about continuity? And Chris is like, don't you give a damn about the scene that you just walked through? It's like, I thought some asshole was just walking through our shot. And I was like, motherfucker, we're doing a movie here. Like, which just sort of calls back to when we did Passing Through. And we were shooting outside the hotel room. And this dude just didn't give a fuck. And he just walked right through the shot. Before the shot was even over, and everyone was just like, what the fuck do we do in this situation, Yeah. We had to retake that whole shot that we got perfect the first time, but because this asshole decided to walk right, and it's not like that was the only path he could have taken, and it's not like he would have been inconvenienced to take any other path. It was the same distance no matter what you did. So, I was like, come on, man. I'm out here trying to fulfill my dreams and shit, and y'all are just coming here shitting on my scene like it's nothing. Come on, dude.
Being a bunch of assholes.
What's wrong? Yeah, what's wrong with you, you fucking cunt fuck? You
Oh.
Hang on.
Damn.
Do I have a voice changer for this? Hang on, let me see. Like a voice filter.
Oh, no.
I could do this one, I guess. Help me, Tim. I'm trapped.
Oh, my God.
Call hung Jesus. Please.
I'm not going to help you. I think I'm compelled to do the opposite.
Oh, wait,
whatever you ask of me.
Hang on, I've got this one. You ready for this?
I want to play a game.
Oh boy.
Yeah, classic right there.
When was the last Saw movie?
What? Hang on. Let's find out. Let's find out. Saw franchise.
Oh my God.
Films. 2017, actually.
Oh.
Those guys really had a beat going for a while because they released a Saw film pretty much every year from 2003 to 2009.
Jesus Christ.
That's solid. Like,
can you imagine?
Yeah. Or no.
Because those aren't like easy films.
No. Yeah, they got like a lot going on, and you have to maintain that like. I think that's why they may have stopped, doing it like that because they were like, "Fuck, I'm getting exhausted, dude. I can't keep this up." But yeah, no.
It's like, please.
Pretty much the whole franchise, like the first, like, hang on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first 8 films were just one year after the other, like continuously. And they would release it all around the same time, October 29th, 28th, 27th, 20, like right before Halloween, God, that's something, I give them credit for that at least. I haven't watched most of them, to be fair. Just the ones that, and I think Tanner showed me Jigsaw, which is the most recent one, and I think that's the only one we watched. We may have watched another one, but I don't think so. Yeah, no, shouts out to them. That's effort. Making movies is not easy. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells you. Yeah, that shit's not easy. It's fucking difficult, especially continuously year after year. I've been trying to make and finish a movie every month for the past 3 months, and that shit sucks. Shit's mad awful. I'm fucking sick of it. I want to live. When did we do the Terrible Old Man? When did that come out? Was that in March 9th, right?
Yeah.
So I got to finish, if I'm going to keep up my streak, I got to finish Randolph. Or I got to finish the movie that I'm working on before April ends. Which, next thing I've got to go through and correct a few things. But other than that, after that, I've just got to make a trailer, which I've got a pretty good idea of how I'm going to do. But yeah, no, making movies is not easy. Doing features every year for 8 years straight.
Can you imagine if the same crew was on for each movie?
Oh man, I bet they got fucking.
You're just spending all your time in fucking dark hallways, just like, oh well, I just got to make this creepy as fuck.
You think that wears down on you after a point?
I just think you can do like a scary movie anymore. You're just like so numb to it. You're just like, oh, I don't give a fuck.
I need to do something emotional. Can we do like a drama or like a cuckold video or something? I don't know.
A cuckold?
He's
What?
just desperate for anything else. He's like, please, I will do literally anything else. Yeah, no, I've never really tried to write like a franchise before, like sequels. You know, I don't really.
There's a continuous.
I mean, you could consider like Sympathetic Apathy, Demented Disability, Cash Injection for Salvation. They all connect. Like they're all a conjoining story. But I never like set out with the intention of doing that. I just sucked. I just didn't want to. I couldn't be fucked to come up with new characters. Now I'm constantly like, I need to make new characters. I'm like, I always need to do something new. Which I think I have been, for the most part. I've definitely been trying something new with this latest movie, and it's been a bitch. It's a bitch and a half. I'm ready to fucking kill someone.
Oh.
And no one technically dies in this one? Debatable? I'm not sure. Have you read this one? Or have you gotten to look at the render that I sent you or anything?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Yeah, the actual ending isn't attached to that render. We got to shoot that this Sunday. And then I'll put out a render that'll show like it finished and the complete story. As it stands now, it's kind of more ambiguous, but I'm trying to be more definite with the way that this one ends. I think I've been I've been vague for the last two movies, so I'm trying to do something that's like, oh, that's what happened, kind of thing.
Yeah, more cement.
Yeah,
not like too abstract,
concrete type shit, so that I can get into this fucking anthology film that I want to work on, that I'm working on currently.
Well, hey, that'll be a series. So
well, yeah, technically speaking, it will. I mean, they're all disjointed, but it's still technically. It'll be one movie, but different storylines for each. So.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. I'm going to try to get like other directors onto it too, so that I don't have to direct every single one of these skits, because I don't wanna. But there are a few that a couple of scripts that I've read. I've sent you 3 of them, I think. 2 of those were written by me, and the other one was written by the other guy. David.
I read the war one.
Oh, okay.
And I've read the I was going through like what was it?
Grief? Or Money?
No, not Grief. The one that came in, or that like one of the writers.
Okay, yeah. Talk about Money. Talk about Money then.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about that one so far? Like, how far into it?
I don't know. I'm agreeing with like a lot of your sentiments. Like
Oh, they're not mine.
Oh, it feels like it drags on, sort of.
Right. Yeah, I agree. A little bit, and I don't know. It feels kind of on the nose, too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure how much we can talk about.
Okay, right. You know, be vague. It's
So
fine. They're not going to see this for a couple months anyways, so.
So we can talk about it?
Yeah, we can pretty much just freely talk about it. I think we should be fine.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Tanner's the only other one here, and she knows everything I work on anyways, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Go on.
For that one, all I can really say is just like everything he says, like
it's
whenever
like
he's talking to the boss.
Yeah.
It's very cliched.
Yeah, it's like it's too direct and like too like I told him because he sent me a different draft of the script initially, and I told him be more like less on the nose about it, and also sort of build to him being a former employee of the company, and that's supposed to be like a twist of the sketch, you know. I don't know, and I really want to. I almost want to take away the espionage angle too, as well.
Yeah, trying to ruin. He's just a guy out down on his luck. He's not trying to.
Yeah, it's too complex for what it is, which is not what I want these stories to be. I mean, you read Talk About War. It's that one's straightforward. Nothing too like theatrical happens really. I want to say. I mean, there's a little bit of like, you know, violence or what have you, but it's very brief and it's very quick and it's not dwelled upon. Yeah, how do you feel about Talk About War? By the way, since you've read through that one.
War? Mm-hmm. That one I was actually intrigued just throughout the entire story, just to see all these points of views, and then learning that the sniper was.
Oh man, yeah, that's good shit. I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to, because what happened was I wrote 4 scripts initially, which was Talk About Love, Talk About War, Talk About Money, and Talk About Grief. And what I ended up doing was, I eventually decided that I wanted to outsource this to other writers, to give other writers an opportunity, so that this isn't just me jerking my creative dick off the whole time. And I wanted to, give other directors a chance to direct these sketches written by other people too. So what I ended up doing was I'm keeping Talk About War and Talk About Grief as part of the anthology, and those are going to be the ones that I do, unless I decide to like maybe give Grief to someone. But I definitely want to do War for sure, because I think that one's so. You know, I hate to, jerk myself off here, but I think that that's just like because all of these, initially when I wrote them, I wasn't writing them for film. I was going to write them as just an anthology of small plays that all revolve around the dialogue. And then I was sitting there and I was like, you know what people don't do anymore? Anthology films. And you know what they especially don't do with anthology films? Anything meaningful. Because when I see an anthology film, it's always like a horror, creep show, VHS, XXX, holidays. They're all anthology films, but they're all horror based. So I was like, why don't we, do something interesting and provide some social commentary with an anthology film. There's so much you can do with an anthology film because, you're split up into these different sketches, and they could all have different meanings, which all of them do so far. Yeah. So, and then I need to forward some of the other scripts to you, because I'm thinking of doing 5 to 6, I think. So I've got 2. We've got 3 technically if we keep on. See, I'm thinking about changing the story of Talk About Money completely. Which I would hate to do to the poor guy, but what I was thinking of doing, something that I feel would have a lot of tension and it would still be about money essentially. Is and not too extreme that it distracts from the dialogue, but a drug dealer goes to talk to, or like a drug lord goes to talk to one of his dealers about someone that he believes is a snitch, while he believes that the guy that he's talking to is the snitch. And slowly throughout the skit he'll hint towards it more, eventually building to climax where it's revealed that he is a snitch, simply by his own miscalculations. And I've written that one, but I'm trying to give this guy work. I'm really trying to give this guy work. I really want to, obviously. So I don't know if I should send him my script and be like, do something like this. Take this storyline, do something like this.
Yeah.
Because the problem with his is it's too... I feel like it's too much. You know, it's too complex when it's supposed to be a very simple, straightforward kind of thing. So
yeah. And I think that's also the thing too, sort of, that it isn't really like overly, like, I didn't see it as complex. I didn't finish it all. I got like halfway through the script, but like just him, like just talking, like it's a very standard sort of like feeling. I don't know.
Right.
How
when I'm saying complex, I'm meaning like the huge strands of dialogue where he's just belaying out his point as directly as he can to the audience, and I'm like, wow, it's really fucking blunt. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to not even like simplify it, but trying to mask motivations more, like just try to pull the audience in more, because if we know his motivation from the get-go, I'm not as interested in him. I'm like, okay, so this is why you're doing this. I fail to have... I lose interest. Alfred Hitchcock once said, if you want to maintain, suspense, what you do is you show the audience a bomb being put into a basket, and you show people talking around the bomb while it's going off, while it has a 15-minute timer, and you know it's going to go off in 15 minutes. And then in order to keep that air of suspense, you never let the bomb go off on screen. You never let the audience see the bomb go off, because otherwise you will give them relief. And you don't want to do that. You want to maintain the suspense through the entirety of the picture. So when he comes in there and he just lays his motivation out automatically, the bomb has gone off. You've exploded the bomb in the first 5 minutes. We have 15 minutes to fill. So we need that other 10 minutes is just sort of the audience being like, well, the bomb went off. And
why are we still here?
why are we doing this? And I guess it's sort of constricting to, have to write to all one location, but I also feel like that's very... It gives you a sort of like streamline that you can follow in a way, because you have it all in one location, so you can start planning everything in that one spot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So Tim, when are you gonna write something for the anthology film?
What is left?
Well, let's see. I think I only have, let me see, that script. Hang on. Talk about money, talk about Luis. And Metamorphosis. So I think I have one slot left, pretty much. So, do it to him. Really, what I've done is I've sort of I'm letting people mostly pick their topics, as long as it's something that I think is interesting. Like this one woman, her name I believe is... Hang on, I gotta check so I don't fuck this up. Where in the hell is it? I haven't emailed her in a while. I'll check in with her tomorrow, though. I think it was Hannah, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, Hannah. So Hannah has a sketch that we're calling Talk About Luis, where it's a child psychologist interviewing a little girl that saw her mother get murdered. And they're trying to get to the bottom of this, and as the sketch goes on, she's talking about her sister Luis, who she says is the one that killed her mother, not her father. And then we find out at the end of the sketch that there is no Luis, and that the little girl is the one who murdered her mother. So, I like that one. It's got some psychology to it. It's got some killer children, which I've never done before. I don't even know if I will do that one. But yeah, so, the whole thing is you just got to find a topic. It doesn't necessarily have to be even like a social issue. It just has to be something that can be talked about and you can make interesting for about 15 minutes. So 15 pages, pretty much. Yeah. Whoop, there it is. Do it.
Just be like that sometimes.
I went through and I sketched it out the other day, but The Terrible Old Man has around 115 cuts in it.
Oh my.
Yeah. That was a bitch to edit, and so is this movie I'm working on now. So, The Terrible Old Man wasn't nearly as hard to render, though. I will say that, So it had that going on at least. How are things going creatively with you, Tim?
Well, I'm busy finishing up my sort of like H.P. Lovecraft knockoff.
Tim Gettle's H.P. Lovecraft knockoff coming soon to a theater near you. Okay, sorry.
But I'm thinking hopefully I can get it published. Maybe I have until about May to submit it to my school journal. So
okay.
Maybe it'll get published by then.
Oh yeah,
you never know.
That'd be pretty sweet. I could be like, hey, I know that guy. In the same vein that you are now like, hey, I know that guy. Whenever I make it into a film festival, see, it all works out in the end. Does it have a title?
Just out here. It is called Light of a Lavender Sky. It's a working title.
Light of a Lavender Sky, the new novel by Tim fucking Gettle.
You gotta work on it,
Oh,
you gotta.
Sorry. Would you rather like different music?
Oh no, you're good.
Light of the Lavender Sky, a new fucking book by Tim motherfucking Gettle.
I think that was a little too cheery.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Light of the Lavender Sky, a new novel by Tim Gettle.
I think a little bit too intense.
Super action.
Oh god.
That's just disappointing.
All right. I love this thing. Hey, you ready for this? Yeah, hey Tim, this is Tyler. Just wanted to leave you a voicemail. Stop fucking calling me. I've had it.
Oh my.
I've blocked your number 20 times. My wife is going to leave me if this keeps up. Stop it. Get some help.
See, I'm more inclined to call you now.
I'll wait for it. Here we go.
We're in pursuit right now. I won't let him get away.
No. Oh my god.
I love this. Alright, are you ready for another one?
It's your boy, Hung Jesus on the track.
Oh my god. Don't tell me that Hung Jesus, above all things, just uses egregious amount of autotune.
Wait, I can do that.
Dear God.
It's your boy, Hung Jesus, coming to give you the penis. Yeah.
Well, it's good to see Hung Jesus pulling an R. Kelly.
Alright. Any request?
I'm planting an A.
Class.
Planting an A.
Wait, what? Oh, God damn it.
CS counter-terrorist.
Gonna be a voice actor for Valve now.
What color do you bleed, Spider-Man?
How was that?
Oh
Did you
God.
like
Is that Tobey Maguire?
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, you little shits!
Oh,
God
man.
damn it.
This is good. This is golden content here.
I rue the day that you ever fucking got that.
You mean today? Because I quite literally...
Yeah.
Well, no, wait. I think I found it maybe yesterday. And I was like, I have to. I must. And so I did.
You didn't have to.
Yeah. Good night. Anyways, like I was saying, how about that Hung Jesus,
He hasn't really done much recently.
He's in the Himalayas.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
He's taking a
odd.
hiatus. I think that's what they call it.
Why is he up in the Himalayas?
Well, you see, he was doing a concert, and a girl hopped up on stage, and he punched the shit out of her.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if he's like I'm not sure if he's doing it because he wants to better himself or if he's trying to avoid a lawsuit by going over international waters. It's sort of unclear. It's the same thing Roman Polanski did after he raped a 13-year-old.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, he just fled the country. He is busy being in love. He's also doing that.
Shun.
Him and T Gizzle are really, really close. So, yeah. They collaborate on a lot of his projects, like his classic hit "Sushi on My Dick." Personal favorite of mine. Don't pretend like that wasn't fire, Tim. I swear to God, if you sit here and try to pretend,
it was the most bopping beat on the planet, my dude.
Is that what the kids say nowadays?
Yes, bopping's coming back. I mean, there's kids bop, so obviously.
They do say bops nowadays, don't they?
Yeah, it bops.
Hella. Why isn't hella as big as it should be,
I think that was a 1980s
That sounds like bullshit.
1990s, probably.
I think anywhere you go anywhere in SoCal and they'll probably say hella.
Yeah.
That
makes
sense.
sense.
It's like a surfer dude thing. Hella, bruh. Bruh. Oh, God. Yeah, Tanner says hella. She's not from Southern California. And neither am I, for that matter. Tim, why are you like this? Why do you want to reject hella?
All I'm saying is that maybe you two are a bit of the black sheep of the crop.
I'm sorry, is that racism, dude? Are you being fucking racist right now?
It's only a matter of perspective,
Tim,
really.
on top of being a pedophile, I don't think you want to do this.
Oh my God.
God damn it. So, Tim, you seen any good movies recently?
Not really.
Hey, yo, this
I haven't
podcast
really
is lit.
watched anything.
Nice. Go on. Go on.
I haven't really watched any movies. I was reconsidering watching The Fifth Element again.
Oh, okay. That's a
fun time.
Yeah, no, solid. I enjoy it at least. Go on.
Yeah.
Did you have anything? Okay. Oh, cool. I've been trying to make my way through Charlie Kaufman's filmography recently. I watched Being John Malkovich.
Oh, God.
Which we watched a clip from on here where, an extra pelted a can at John Malkovich's head. So I got to see that scene in its full glory. Go on, he said. Adaptation is actually one of the movies I was getting ready to talk about. But I'm going to go over the movie that came after Being John Malkovich next. So then he had a movie called Human Nature, which I really wouldn't have known about if I hadn't A, gone to his IMDb page to see what his full filmography was, and B, if I hadn't watched his interview where someone asked him, if you could show anyone one of your movies, what is one of the movies that you would show them? What is the one movie of yours that you would show someone that has never seen any of your movies? And he said, I would probably show them Human Nature because no one ever talks about that one. And I was like, I'm intrigued. And I watched it. Not a fan. Not a fan of Human Nature. Wow. Yeah. It's,
didn't vibe with you?
It's interesting. There's a guy who got raised by his father, who his father believed, the dad believes that he himself is an ape. So he raised his son as if he was an ape. There's also a woman who grows extreme amounts of hair in very short periods of time, to the point that if she doesn't shave for like a couple of hours, she essentially looks like a gorilla.
Okay.
There's a guy that hates chimpanzees and apes and all the various, because his parents dislike them. Yeah. Yeah. So that's, I won't give away too much because I don't know, maybe someone here wants to watch Human Nature from 2001. I'm not sure. Also, Lindsay Lohan, in her first starring role, or not Lindsay Lohan. What the fuck is her name? Hilary Duff. Hilary Duff.
Oh.
Yeah, my bad. Hilary Duff, in her very first feature film role, as the younger version of one of the main of the girl who grows too much hair. She's in it for like 5 seconds. Don't get excited.
Gee Willikers.
Yeah, she's there and then she's gone. And I didn't even realize it was Hilary Duff until I was reading the IMDb trivia later. So yeah, didn't enjoy that one. Watch Adaptation next. Loved it. Loved that movie. It's all about. So it's sort of an adaptation of The Orchid Thief while also being a movie all about how Charlie Kaufman couldn't write an adaptation for The Orchid Thief. So like half of it's the book and the other half of it is him trying to creatively struggling with making the adaptation. Very meta. Yes, very meta indeed. There's a part, and he actually creates another personality or creates a character that's supposed to be his brother. He doesn't have a brother. But the brother represents the other side of his creativity. And shows his struggle with fighting with these varying sides of his creativity. And there's this part where he sits down to finally start writing the movie, and it's super relatable for me at least. And he's like, hang on. He sits down. I should have done this as a Lost in the Cinema episode. Too bad. He sits down and he's getting ready to write it. Start at the beginning of time. Yeah, that's something he tried to do. And he sits there and he goes, all right, here we go. I should get a coffee. I think better when I have coffee. He's narrating in his mind. No, I should reward myself with coffee and a muffin after I write something. All right, let's establish the themes. Banana nut muffin sounds like a good muffin. Oh, God damn it. And he's just like, he's talking himself out of like doing it. And just like every time he's talking to himself in his mind, I remember at one point he's like, my leg hurts. It's been hurting. Maybe I have cancer.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, same. I even feel a slight pain. I'm like, I think I'm dying. This is the end.
There's no way out.
Yep, fuck it. It's over. Then
I had a good run.
After Adaptation, I'll have to watch, I believe it's Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Is there anything after that? I'm not even sure anymore. Let me pull up Charlie Kaufman's page on IMDb real quick. Charlie Kaufman. I'm trying to be able to rank all of his movies in accordance with which ones are my, favorite to least favorite. Okay, so yeah, after Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, it's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which I've already seen. Then Synecdoche, New York, which I've already seen. Anomalisa, which I've already seen. Chaos Walking isn't out yet, and I've been thinking of Ending Things is also not out yet. As for my ranking right now, I think I sent it to someone. Hang on, let me read my list here and make sure I've got it accurate. My ranking currently, Synecdoche, New York is my number 1 Charlie Kaufman movie. Adaptation is my second. Anomalisa is my third. Being John Malkovich is the fourth. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind in fifth. And Human Nature in sixth, currently.
Oh.
But I haven't seen all of the movies yet. So, who the fuck am I to judge?
It's bound to change.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what, how it's going to change. I think Confessions of a Dangerous Mind might be my least favorite because I remember he said like they really took away any involvement he could have with the project on that one.
Oh shit.
Been meaning to watch Synecdoche. Synecdoche is a great movie. I love Synecdoche, New York. Saw Anomalisa and wasn't blown away. I think it's a great I really enjoyed, the animation, and I really enjoyed. I thought the Frigoli concept was really interestingly done too. I don't think that it's his best movie, for sure.
Yeah.
Although I definitely think that it deserves to be up there for sure. Because in comparison to like Human Nature, everything goes above Human Nature, and I just wasn't truly. I mean, I like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I just don't think it's a super great movie. And then being John Malkovich, it's really funny and it's got an interesting concept, but I don't think that I don't think it rises above Anomalisa for me. And of course, it's just a personal thing, you know. It's how I feel about it, obviously. Yeah. But, you know, to each their own. Have you seen any of these movies, Tim? You want to chime in?
No, I'm uncultured.
God damn it. I think you'd like his movies, Tim.
I will add them to the endless void that is things
I should watch. Yeah, right? No one has time for this shit. No one has time to watch movies anymore.
It's a dying industry.
Tell me about it, dude. What is
all it's going to be about in 10 years is smell-o-vision.
There you go. Yeah, we're not even going to watch movies anymore, dude. We're just going to... Oh, yeah, this is great. Have you,
Can you believe that was an actual gimmick for movies?
You know,
like aroma sensor with some shit.
I never experienced it per se, but I am aware of its existence in the world at one point.
I just got reminded because I was watching this YouTuber. He goes through like a bunch of nostalgia stuff, or like he just like reminds people of like fucking Disney movies that existed, and apparently there's like a Spy Kids 4, right?
Right.
That was like that was made like 5 years after all the other movies were made. But that one had its gimmick was that it had like this like a smell card.
Really?
That you'd scratch at like certain points in the movie to be immersed in it.
To be a part of the experience.
Yeah. I was just like, what the fuck is this? It was like called like aroma sensor.
Right.
Like, what?
I was talking about
why
something similar to that earlier today with my boss actually. We were talking about, I believe his name, let me make sure I've got his name right because I would hate to get it wrong, though I'm fairly certain it's William Castle. I am correct, as I always am. So William Castle, when he would do movies, he would always integrate some kind of 4D experience into it. So I remember they had this creature feature movie, and when it ended, they started tossing down these props that were the creatures from the movie into the audience.
Oh God!
And then other ones I remember, there was this one movie. The monster would grab your leg or something, and so during the movie they would randomly have employees of the theater grab people's legs from behind their seat. You know, it's at like the scary points of the movie. No, he was really, I really enjoyed, like he did, I think he did House on Haunted Hill, the one with Vincent Price. He also did The Night Walker, which was a really interesting movie. These are all older, you know, 50s, 60s era movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's a really, really phenomenal, and he sort of had like the Alfred Hitchcock kind of thing going on, where he would introduce his movies, talk at the beginning of them, talk in the trailer instead of like showing stuff from the movie. Yeah, I want to watch more, and I know for a fact he helped produce Rosemary's Baby, as well, which is another movie that I'm really fond of. Which I don't find it scary particularly. Just like more uncomfortable than anything. Mainly because of who the director is. Fuck you, Roman Polanski. Yeah, so, yeah. Have you seen Rosemary's Baby, Tim? Disappoint me again, please.
Yeah, I have definitely seen the Rosemary's Baby.
No, I kind of figured. Rosemary's Baby is a great movie, but fuck Roman Polanski. That is exactly my sentiment. I stand by that. Tanner's psychology of horror teacher said that Rosemary's Baby and Psycho are the scariest movies he's ever seen.
Oh God.
I was like, aight. If that's how it be, sure, I'll take it.
You do you.
It's a subjective thing, you know? It's just like how people were shitting themselves coming out of The Exorcist, and I was laughing my ass off. It's different time periods, you know, different people, different strokes for different folks. It's fine.
Yeah.
What is Tower's opinion on Hereditary? I haven't seen it, but I will tell you this. Ari Aster is a phenomenal director, and I've loved his previous short films, such as Beau, The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. I think he's a great director. He does that sort of weird, abnormal, sort of out there kind of filmmaking very well. I want to see Hereditary. From what I've seen of it, it looked really good. Toni Collette's phenomenal, like she always is. I have to see it. So if you have Prime, it's free. Yeah, no, I do. I've wanted to see Hereditary since I heard Ari Aster is getting to do a feature for A24. He's a great director. So he's a great director and writer. So give Ari Aster more work, which I think he actually has another movie coming out called like Midsommar or something. Did you see The Witch? No, I haven't seen The Witch. I have not. I'm working on seeing.
Now you're disappointing, concerned
caller.
Yeah,
look at me go. You know, it's just a circle of disappointment. You know,
there's always someone out there that has more movie buff knowledge than
damn it.
You.
There's always someone. No, yeah, yeah. So, Hereditary, The Witch, but both are good. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm real fond of, like I said, I'm real fond of Ari Aster's work, so I'm curious to see how he does. I'm actually looking at my watch list to figure out what I'm planning on watching soon. I'm looking to watch An Elephant Standing Still, like I mentioned it earlier. I'm also looking to watch The Haunting of Sharon Tate because I heard it was ridiculously bad and also mildly disrespectful to the woman that got slaughtered and her friends as well. Yeah, that's the Manson murders, you know. Also, Hilary Duff is in that movie. She plays Sharon Tate in that movie. Yeah. So how about that? From human nature to Sharon Tate. Crazy how life works, isn't it? So yeah. Another movie I'm really looking forward to. Tarantino has his Manson movie coming out shortly too. Yeah, I'm interested to see that one as well. I'm really enjoying a lot of the sort of not really a biopic, but like true event type movies that are coming out recently. Not the Rockstar biopics particularly. I haven't watched any of them. I have no interest in watching any of those. Although I will say, despite me not seeing the movie, I can say that Bohemian Rhapsody winning Best Editing Oscar is a crime against humanity, and whoever the fuck saw that happened needs to be punished severely.
If you voted for it, you're part of the problem.
I mean, there's so much. Oh my god, I saw a breakdown of a scene from that movie, and it was painful for me to watch. Like the editing was painful. They have no idea what they're doing. The guy, it was one editor. He has no idea how to edit. He has no understanding. I would show you the breakdown for it, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Hang on, I'm gonna send it to you. You can look at it during now. I'm just not gonna show it on stream because I'm not trying to let these motherfuckers take anything else from me. They already wasted my time.
Not again.
Oh, here's a good one. This one, they put a whip noise every time there's a cut, or every time there's a new shot. Boy. Yeah. So just, and this is what sort of got me interested in watching movies and counting the shots, which is why I did it for The Terrible Old Man recently. But yeah, just give that a look. It won't take you but 30 seconds to understand why I'm just appalled by the editing of this movie.
This was the actual movie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck? This is more jump cuts in a Marvel fucking fight scene.
And that's the thing. It's a conversation piece. You know, they're just talking in the scene. There's no real action going on. But they're cutting every 2 seconds. I barely have time to appreciate the shot before you cut to the next one.
There's no point. We don't need to see everyone talking.
Everyone's reaction constantly, forever, all the time, nonstop. This is one scene. Keep in mind, the whole movie's like this.
Oh God!
Is this movie 2 hours? Because that would be painful. I would have a fucking migraine that turned into a tumor by the time this movie's over.
I just don't understand. And half of these are just like people just staring.
Yeah, it's not even the people talking some of the time. Which I get cutting to reaction shots, but they're not reacting to anything. They're not even reacting.
Yeah, they're just
sitting there.
Yeah. The Oscars did something stupid. Who would have guessed?
Shocker. Who'd have thunk it? Oh my God. The Oscars is fucking painful to watch. I've only watched like highlights of it. I don't even watch it. Yeah, 2 hours and 14 minutes of that, by the way. It is 2 hours.
The Oscars is like the EA of just their industry. They're just a bunch of like old men who don't know what the fuck is going on, but they pretend to be like, oh yes, this is what the people want.
And they passed up on like other movies that specifically. I think they're just avoiding A24. Like I don't think an A24 movie got nominated, even though they've had like Hereditary was A24, Eighth Grade was A24 as well. Which Eighth Grade I didn't think was that great, but I appreciate what it was, and I thought the acting in it was really fun. I just find it weird that they're like passing up on A24 like intentionally. It's very strange. It's very odd to me.
They probably didn't chill out enough money to the Oscars.
And what was the argument that Steven Spielberg was putting forward, that Netflix movies shouldn't be nominated for Oscars because they're not shown in theaters or something like that?
Oh yeah, no, that's.
Where's the meme of just like that Simpsons newspaper article that's like old man is angry at world or whatever? Because that's what I gathered from that.
I'm more.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can't think of a Netflix movie that deserves to be nominated for an Oscar. But I don't think that they shouldn't be qualified for it.
Yeah. But I mean, just because it's on Netflix doesn't mean it should be completely discredited.
Excluded for it,
Like it's well, it's hell. Why would we complain about this thing that might kill movie theaters? Because let's be honest, I'm very much in the red letter media corner of like movie theater thinking of just like movie theaters just suck. I don't want it to deal with random ass people.
Well,
just to see a feature film.
Netflix, like in response to that criticism, they started buying theaters.
Oh, God.
To like fight back against that whole very concept, and also to like keep some pristine theaters that aren't being used alive as well. So, speaking of pristine theaters that aren't being fucking used, what the fuck is going on with the Lyceum? What? The Lyceum out on Main Street. It's been there for like 20 years. Or over 20 years. I mean, fuck. They've had some legendary performers in that theater. And now it just sits there. They've been like, we're renovating it for like the past 5 years. What are you doing in there? Massage seats that are heated and fucking UV lights up in this. Like, what the fuck are you doing in there that's constituted you need to shut down the theater for 5 years?
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity because that just appeal like to old people and like fucking hipster people.
Yeah, I performed in the Lyceum before they shut it all down and whatnot, and that is such a phenomenal theater. I wish we did more plays out there. You actually have like dressing rooms for individual actors. It's not just me getting dressed in the same room with a bunch of 60 and 70-year-old men. And like the dressing rooms in there go down, into the ground, into like this basement kind of area type thing. And the backstage is huge. The stage is huge. You have tons to work with there. You could do so much cool shit out there, but we don't, because either no one's being fucked to actually do anything with it and they're just using it as a tax write-off, or they just that maybe it's falling apart at the seams and we just don't know it because we can't fucking get in there. So who knows? The fuck am I gonna do? At the end of the day, Charlie Kaufman is adapting I've Been Thinking of Ending Things, and that's what really matters to me. I want to see that movie. That's going to Netflix, That's a Netflix original now, technically speaking.
Yeah.
I'm just glad he's working. I feel bad for that man. He got it tough.
Well, at least hopefully he's still making a name for himself.
But he doesn't have it as tough as me. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Oh my God. What happened to all that self-aggrandizing?
Hey, just because I'm great doesn't mean I'm recognized for it.
Oh no.
Unrecognized talent is what this is, let me tell you. We got into this film festival. This is the start, And I'm hoping it's the start of something great. I'm hoping now, I mean, obviously I don't expect it to make it into every film festival after this. I'm just hoping to make it into more after this one that we've made it into. And we've made it into the biggest showcase in this state, So I'm happy with that. I can put that on my resume. I can tell it to people at parties, you know? And people will be like, "Oh, you're not actually important, but that's a cool thing that you did," you know? It's not going to give me any credit, really cool. But they'll be like, "Wow, that's nice. Very cool." Reminder to go vote for The Terrible Old Man in the New Mexico Filmmakers Showcase this year for the audience.
Do it now.
For the Audience Choice Award. Yeah, cuck boy. Yeah. Tim.
If you don't do it, we'll find you.
Okay, no. Tim.
Your family won't see it coming.
God damn it, Tim, not again. I can't go away for death threats again. Go ahead and sell the movie to them, Tim, while I put the link in the chat.
Oh, yes, The Terrible Old Man. The classic adaptation of a classic H.P. Lovecraft's tale. All American, mind you. We are able to see a modern rendition with a hardworking cast and crew.
Oh, yeah. So hardworking that we almost caught a fucking cold for this movie 3 nights in a row. I'm pretty sure I did get sick after this movie, honestly. It just took a while to kick in.
Just took a month and a half.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm fucking dying. Yeah, no. So, you know, if you enjoy The Terrible Old Man, which you can watch on this site in its entirety, you can watch every entry into the New Mexico Filmmaker Showcase. Feel free to vote for the movie if you enjoy it. If you don't, it's fine too. Vote for one that you do enjoy. You know, I'm fair.
Check out everyone who's out there.
Yeah. No, there's some other good movies in the showcase that I'll point out. Cryptid, I like. You know, Bottled Up is also very good. I like the message behind Bottled Up. It's got sort of a drug addiction analogy going on, which I can fuck with. The Roots of All Evil was also very good as well. I enjoyed the acting in that one. There was another one. What the fuck was it? Shit. Hang on. Let me look my goddamn self. It's towards the top, I'm pretty sure. Maybe that was it. Yeah, never mind. I guess that was all. Apparently. All right. Zilly's War is also.
But there's others out there.
Yeah, there's tons up there. I haven't seen all of them, to be fair. I'm planning at some point to go through and watch all of them before the voting ends on the 30th. Yeah, no. I plan on watching all of them at some point, hopefully. So, yeah. Be sure to give it a vote if you enjoy it. Go ahead, Tim.
But most importantly, vote for The Terrible Old Man.
The Terrible Old Man in the New Mexico Filmmakers Showcase. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop now. Yeah. It's just really cool to be in a film festival. We don't even have to win at this point. I'm just happy that we made it into the film festival. So.
Aw, how humble.
You know? But if we take home awards, I'll never shut up about it. And I'll have them in the background of all of my streams. Just like...
Always
there.
It is. Always.
If we win multiple awards, I will never shut up. I will not shut up for the next week. And I will not apologize. At all. Alright?
You can't make me.
I've been working since fucking October of last year to get to this point. And here I am. Finally. We haven't been working that long on The Terrible Old Man, to be clear. That's just when I started shooting my last movie.
Oh, yeah.
But we did, rehearse for, 4 months.
That's true.
That was a bitch. We're going to have to do the same thing for the anthology film once we get to that.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
And you're going to be more involved, you know. I'm going to make damn sure of it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be there at the readings like you were for The Terrible Old Man. We didn't have any readings for this last one. Just because I knew everyone wasn't a fucking amateur. And there's not a whole lot of experimentation that we could have done with the dialogue in this one. So I was like, let's fucking go! And we did. And now we're here. Yeet.
Just yeet.
So, Tim. How's it going?
It's It's been going.
You know what would make it better, Tim?
We out here. What?
If you voted for the terrible old man. No, I'll stop.
Oh!
They didn't see that coming, did they?
You're not wrong. I know that I will be voting for the terrible old
I
man.
thought you already voted.
Okay.
Get the mob.
Just chill out.
Get
Get him out of here!
Kill his ass. I've had it.
Oh, God.
I'm not gonna be lied to. No. Yeah. We don't kill people that don't vote for the movie, by the way. I just want to clear that before a legal case comes up. Anyways.
That's disappointing.
Damn it. I love the violence. So. What's next, Tim?
What is next? What is out there for us?
You know, I think we've got lots of opportunities. We just got to take advantage of them, you know? You feel me?
That's fair. That's fair. We got to go out there. Be ourselves.
We got to do something. That's what I'm feeling.
Constantly doing something.
We really are, you know? I really never get a fucking break in this town. Wait. This is fucked up? What just happened? Hello? Tim.
What?
Tim.
Hello?
Oh God. Tim, I've fallen.
What?
I've fallen. I'm stuck in a fucking cave now. See? Oh God. Is this no exit except a cave? I love that play.
Of course it
Fuck.
has to be. It always has to be like this.
It never fucking stops. Want to know what I missed during this movie, Tim?
What?
Your behind-the-scenes photos.
They are great.
Maybe that's what got us into the New Mexico Filmmakers Showcase. They were like, these are... Because that's something that I attach those to the film when we submit it. It's something that they require. They require, like... they require production photos. You know, proof that we actually worked on this movie. Even though we have the movie. But yeah, no, you took some really... Especially love the over-the-shoulder shots that you did... when we were out at the park. Those are very good, very excellent shots. So I will be looking to get you to do those again, you know, on the next picture. Not this one, obviously, because it's almost done. I don't know what else to say.
Its time has come.
There comes a time in every man's life when... Wait, hang on. I got an idea.
Oh, no.
Wait for it.
Oh, boy.
Wait for it. Wait for it. There comes a time in every man's life when he grows hair where it used to be bare.
Oh,
How'd you like that one?
that was very musical.
I am the new host of the Somewhat Okay podcast.
God.
My name is Hung Jesus 3000.
Oh, no.
I am also a rapper, man. It's Hung Jesus
God.
3000.
Damn it.
Oh, I can't wait to hear. See, I can't hear it when I'm doing it, you know? So I can't wait to go and listen to that after this podcast is over.
Damn it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So, you know, hit up my Patreon. Vote for the terrible old man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim, do you have anything for them to vote for? I mean, aside from you running for president in the future, I know that's a thing, but it's not happening yet.
2032. It's all happening.
I'm gonna be your vice president and get you killed. It's gonna be Kennedy all over again.
Nice.
At least I told you. You know? At least you know.
I like an honest
At
man.
one point you're gonna be like, oh, fucking Tyler, you son of a bitch. I'll be like,
I fucking called it.
like, reloads my gun. I still got it. Because remember, in our storyline, I killed Kennedy, technically speaking. You know?
Of course.
But I blamed it on you. And then our Stardew Valley characters had to hunt us down to get the truth.
I just still like how they, for some reason, just need to hunt everyone down. They're just somehow involved. They're just like, yeah, we're here.
I know who killed Tupac. What? You weren't even alive.
What?
You don't even listen to rap music. What?
What are you talking about?
What's happening right now? Somebody save me, you know?
Someone save me.
What? No one's saving you?
Someone save me from this madness.
Oh. Wait.
Someone save me from this madness.
There we go. Perfect.
That's how we do.
That's something, isn't it? I'm trying to find one that's interesting. Oh, here, how about this one?
Oh God! Tim, they got us! I'm not gonna make it out alive! Oh God! Ah! Shit!
I called it. You deserve everything that'll happen to you.
What'd you say to me, bitch?
You deserve everything that'll
I'm
happen
fuck
to
you
you.
up. I'll show you cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, motherfucker. Wanna try this shit?
What?
That's another skit that I'm working on.
What?
Where there's a like very violent cereal mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Praise be unto the Lord Jesus.
Yes, praise.
Thank you. I'm glad I could do that. You want to hear a crazy one? This one's fucking wild. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The voices in my head tell me what to do.
Oh no.
Sometimes I like it.
Oh boy. Edge-tastic.
I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to use for the monster's voice in this current movie.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking. Tyler, you just spoiled there's a monster. Oh, it's a fucking H.P. Lovecraft story. What the fuck do you think's going to happen in it? There's always a monster.
Of course there's a monster.
There's always a monster. Even if there's not a monster, there's still, like, subliminally a monster, you know?
Yeah.
Like his story
Not
about
wrong.
corporate America. He doesn't have a story about corporate America. That was my story. Anyways, he stole it from me. Fucking 500 years before I was born.
Oh god.
Son of a bitch. Fuck you, HP. Well,
How dare he?
yeah. Can you believe the nerve, you know? I just want to fucking kill him. But he's already dead,
Oh.
so I can't.
Well, we can revive him through a H.P. Lovecraft
Oh, yeah, necromancy.
ritual, and
Isn't
then we kill him again.
Isn't like the book that he wrote called the Necronomicon? So couldn't we just
Yeah.
we could just bring him back from the dead.
It's an easy fix.
Easy. And then we can kill him because he's and then we'll look like heroes because he's racist. Or was
This
racist.
would be a subplot in the Yakuza arc.
The killing of H.P. Lovecraft. I've thought about that. I think that would be a phenomenal
We'll get them all.
We need to work on the psychology one though, the Freud one. I was talking about that one last night.
Oh god.
That shit is
God
dude.
damn it.
Just saying the concept out loud is funny. We gotta make this happen. I want it to be a feature film, 120 pages, 2 hours long. And just every time this dude goes to fuck, Sigmund Freud shows up, and we'll get Chris to play Sigmund Freud.
Hey, that's an idea.
It's perfect, isn't it? Get Austin to be the psychology dude. I would say you, but I don't think you want to act in a 2-hour feature-length film. So, but you will be there. You will stand in the background and take pictures. So I don't know what the fuck your deal is.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm live. I'm local. I'm out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll start planning. I guess we'll start with Talk About War, since that script is pretty much fine the way it is. I'll start casting. We'll start having rehearsals, and then we'll shoot probably, I don't know, maybe in June, since I gotta get everything squared away with this other movie, and we've got to work with. See, this is where it gets complicated, because now you and me, when it's you and me, it's a pretty direct line. It's nice. It's good.
Yeah.
There are now like 3 other writers involved in our fucking bullshit. Now we have to work with them as well. So you know what? You can tell David what to do. because let's face it, you're the script consultant. And you know what? Hang on, where's his email? Hang on. Not that I'm gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna send it to you so you'll have it. Just send, because I don't want to be the middleman the whole time during this. I have a life. I can't just sit here forwarding emails back and forth all day. Let me see.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So just like put them in your contacts, you know. Yeah, here we go. Oh, where's Tim? Tim. You're always on in line. What is this? Can't believe this. There's never a time that I look at my little list over here and you're not on it. Okay, so that's David. He's the one who's doing talk about money. You know, while we're here, Tim, you know, keep talking, but I'm going to go ahead and forward the other script that we're doing to you since we're here.
Just hold me accountable.
No, just, you know, talk at length about anything, really.
Oh, well, there was some fun drama at the last reading we had for my class, right?
Uh-huh.
Because there's this one chick.
Okay.
And she admitted her piece. But some of my classmates were already just like, were apprehensive about it in a sense.
Yeah, right.
But they were, it was just interesting because apparently she plagiarized the work.
Ooh.
And it was just completely fucked because apparently everyone just like tore that story apart. It wasn't exactly pushing new grounds or anything.
Okay, yeah.
It suffers from what a lot of writers do. At the very beginning, they, they get too immersed in their own writing and they just start spouting off details that no one really cares about. It doesn't add to the story.
Right. Yeah.
And for like the first 2 pages, it was like that. However, the plot point for point was like the same as this other guy's about how it's about like a little kid who has parents and their parents are fucking murderers.
Okay.
And they're finding out something's hidden in the basement.
Okay.
And she steals it point for point, but she just adds a bunch of details that no one cares about and doesn't add anything to the story. And apparently the original was written pretty well.
Okay.
Well, everyone just sort of like just had this underlying knowledge for those who shared the class with her. But just straight up in the middle of the class, she isn't in the class with us. She's a media student, but one of my classmates, Will, he just straight up, he's just like, yeah, this was already another piece of work, which was much better.
Wow.
And I was like, fuck!
Oh, shit. Wow.
That was
And how did that go?
Yeah, that was pretty. But yeah, I haven't seen like her response or anything.
Oh, is it like online, like typed out?
Yeah, like for her, she took it online. So I wish that it all happened in person.
Yeah, right.
But I was just like, there's some spicy stuff going on.
Yeah, what is this?
It's just like, how do you commit the greatest taboo in a writing class?
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Everyone's already looking out for like, there were some stories that, they weren't direct ripoffs, but there's a lot of plot points that you could say were very similar.
Uh-huh. Right.
But, yeah, it was just, whew.
Yeah. Wow. I can't imagine what I would do. That just always brings me back to that girl acting out her supernatural fan fiction on stage in front of the class. Like, God, that was just so strange. I was fucking afraid.
Why do you have to do this to us?
I didn't know when to clap. I didn't know when to call God. Fucking afraid is what I was. Yeah. So I'm currently fucking shit. Jesus Christ. I'm currently sending you an email in regards to the 2 other scripts that we have to look at. I've already read both of these, and and I think they're both quite good. You have a better eye for like what's cliche and what's not, because I don't really think in like context of that, because in my mind everything's already been done. But I guess if it's like something like, I don't know, what's like a super cliche piece of dialogue, like, oh, I know,
don't do it, I love you.
Oh, I was gonna say if I can't have you, no one can. Yeah, stuff like that. I guess it's like, oh, you actually just said that though. I'm perturbed.
I think to that point, it's just like, it's where like movie or like dialogue just sounds like movie dialogue. It's like someone would say in a movie.
yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's stuff that no one says in real life.
So it's just like you see it and you're just like, oh, yep, that definitely.
You're like, why though?
See, for me, it's not like cliches. I don't care about like, plot conveniences of being like cliche.
Okay.
Unless it's really just like hammered.
Yeah, right.
Like
you're like, please.
Like it's really, you see it and you're just like, oh, they did this because the author wanted us to do like react in this way.
Yeah.
So
Feels manipulative.
you see through it and you're just like, cool,
you
whatever.
You want to know what bugs the shit out of me in terms of like in horror movies? They always feel, especially American horror movies, I feel do this more than foreign horror films. But they kill an animal, or they kill like a dog.
Oh,
I hate that because I hate that because I feel like it's manipulative in the sense that no matter whether you develop that dog's relationship with anyone or if you develop that dog at all, I'm automatically going to feel bad because an animal has died, right?
Yeah,
I love you too, Tanner.
You're just like, oh yes, dog died.
Yeah.
Be sad.
And me and Tanner have had conversations about this too, but it's just like I just feel like it's such a cop out, I don't have to develop a character. I just have to kill an animal. These people will instantly feel sorry whenever I kill dogs or cats.
Yeah.
And
I think another point is whenever like Game of Thrones, what sort of like it led to its mass appeal was that the fact that you felt like no character was safe.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I think the killing off of characters, just like willy-nilly, you're just like, what?
Okay.
It becomes divisive in itself, where it's just like, you don't see the consequences, these characters that are built up. They just die, and you're just like, okay, well, time to move on.
I always think back to the epic rap battle of history between, who's the guy that wrote Game of Thrones? What's his name? R.R. Martin?
Oh, yeah, George R.R.
And then you've got him versus Tolkien. And he says something like, it's true to life for characters to die randomly, but guess what? The genre's called fantasy, you myopic manatee.
Oh, God.
I'm like, true, though. It is. But I guess fantasy can have, like, an air of realism, and it won't, like... I'm not against it.
It's not a bad thing to kill characters, but it needs to have a lot more meaning. It needs to have some backing against it.
And especially when you bring the characters back, it makes death feel meaningless. Which he's done. He's brought characters back from the grave and whatnot. And I don't even watch the show, I just know this. But I feel like that ruins the appeal of a character dying if they just come back.
Yeah. Like for me personally, I don't like doing that. If I kill a character, it's going to be permanent, and all the remaining characters will learn how to deal with existing without them.
Yeah.
And I find that concept a lot more interesting than just, oh, yep, well, they're dead.
It's something that people can relate to. I've never had someone die and come back. I can't relate to that experience. It just makes me mad because I'm like, well, shit. Why can't we bring back, these various people or whatnot?
Yeah. I mean, the only way you can really get around that is just making, like, the price of resurrection really, like, impactful.
Yeah, like if they're, like, a zombie or something.
Yeah, if they change them, or, like, they change as a person.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we wouldn't be fucked up after they died. But
They would have some kind of higher knowledge. But usually these people just come back and are like, "Oh yeah, I'm alive again." And you're like, "Okay, so how was being dead for like 2 days? Is there an afterlife? Did you meet God? Did you go to hell?
No, it's just like
what happened?
You just basically walked away from like light or one of our like life's greatest mysteries.
Yeah, and
you're just
and
like,
they're
oh, yep, I'm
yeah,
alive now. I'm just gonna do what the plot demands.
I don't fucking care about being dead. And let's talk about something else. No, you fucked my wife while I was gone. Let's talk about that, you piece of shit. It's like, dude, hold on. Okay, we can fight about that in a minute. Can we talk about the fact that you literally experienced what happens after death? Like, I want to know. And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's just a black room."
Oh
That
god.
was significantly less interesting than I thought it'd be. Was there like a god? I think so. There was a guy that talked over a loudspeaker each day. I don't know. I think that was God.
Welcome to your second day in the box. I hope you're having a good time.
Hang on.
There's not that much to do.
Hello, this is, your, head of purgatory speaking to you. I hope you're enjoying, we're gonna get you all settled out and decide whether you're going to heaven or hell. Tell that guy to shut the fuck up. It's hard enough.
There's no other person. I'm just in here.
Hang on, what's your name?
Jerry. Jerry Plinkett.
Jerry Plinkett. Alright, let me see. Peel Plinkett. It says here you, scuffed a guy's shoe in 7th grade and didn't apologize to him, so I'm sending you to hell. Later. Just like
Pulls the fucking switch, trap door open. Ah! God damn it.
We just need to see, just like, before that, there just need to be scenes of him, like, working at a charity. Like,
He's just a great guy. Oh, yeah, no, you're going to hell. Bye. No! Damn.
then we have some horrible person like Stalin come up. It's just like, oh, well, you really solidified
Well,
the Russian
he
Republic there.
repented. So, heaven it is.
Yeah, that's a pass.
Wait, hang on. I think I have something for that. Let me just... Wait, where the fuck is it? Shit. Okay, there we go. I gotta say, I quite like this. Although I think hell would probably sound a bit more like this.
Alright, everyone, listen up. Settle down. Do you want to be poked with the pitchfork again? So help me God. Oh, I'm not allowed to say it. So help me Satan.
So is hell just like a New York protest?
Oh, my shit back! What? You are dead. You're not getting...
Forget about it!
I'm working here! You cocksucker. I'll break your fucking kneecaps if you ever talk to me like that again. You fucking bitch. That's how Chris always wants
I hope that's what hell's
That's
like.
how Chris
I hope that
always
hell's-
wants to play his characters. When he first reads the script, he's always like, what if I just do it like this? What if I talk like this the whole time? I'm like... And he did it with everything. Even when we were doing a Christmas Carol, when we were first starting out, he'd walk up to me, he's like, what if we just did like a Christmas Carol, but it's New York? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, hey, nephew cocksucker, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to come to dinner with you, you Christmas-loving motherfucker. I was like, wow. That's when I knew I liked Chris. The moment that he did that, I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to get along. I like this guy now. He also gave me my first sip of alcohol as well, backstage when I was non-disclosed age, because I'm not trying to get Chris thrown away. Yeah, no, he came in with a flask and he was like, you want some of this? And I didn't know what the fuck it was, so I was just like, hell yeah. It was fucking Fireball, dude. That was my first alcohol.
God.
And I like swallowed it, and then he walked, and you know, I'm playing it cool. And he walks out of the room, and I'm like, oh, give me some fucking water. Jesus Christ. You know, I was like, shit, Jesus.
I need water.
Oh, God. And we were about to go on stage, too, so I'm like, I need my voice. We're about to do a stage play. I need my voice. Get me some water. Yeah. You know, we could do a lot. We could do a radio play with this voice mod now. You know.
Oh
We
God.
could just straight up.
You're not
It
wrong.
could be multiple. Hang on. Are you ready for this? Watch. Hey, Bill. What do you think about the situation?
Well, Tyler, I've been
you know.
thinking about this whole situation. You're not Bill. Don't you ever talk over me again, you fucking cocksucker.
Whoa, Bill.
Oh,
Come on, don't
God.
get in his face like that. He didn't do anything.
Thing. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna fuck his wife. Oh,
Sorry,
Okay, hang
sorry.
on,
People
hold
call me
on.
Bill. My name's Belton. You know, it's
oh. So you think just because you were Bilton, we the same? We're not the same
no,
breed.
I like to think-
I will kill you.
I think I'm like sturdy.
I will literally
you know,
murder you.
reliable. Okay.
I'm literally
it's-
going to kill you.
Bill.
All I
Bill,
am is
hang
just
on.
trying to provide
Sorry,
a
he
service.
just got out of prison. He killed his wife.
Yeah, I killed my
I was
wife.
also a
I
prostitute.
just said that, but you don't have to. What?
I was also a prostitute.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, Bill, not again. Not again, please.
I mean,
Get the fuck away from him. I'm not trying to go back to court again.
Tyler,
I
all you
charge,
did
pretty
was...
cheap, big guy.
All you did was... Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You've been fucked with a glass condom before?
The answer would surprise you.
God damn it. Perfect. Another perfect set.
The question is, has a glass condom ever shattered inside of you?
You know, that is sort of the point of the glass condom. It's a threat. It's not meant for pleasure. It's meant for a very bad time. I should do a whole podcast with that voice and just pretend to be someone else the whole time.
God damn
Just
it.
to fuck with all the people who like actually come here and frequently watch the show.
You just need a more low-key one. A
Um,
more subtle,
what if I do? How about this? How's this sound?
It's very... You could still tell that it's a voice.
How does this one sound?
It's just... The problem is that all of them have, like, an echo, like, nature to it, so... Oh, God.
You want to hear the worst thing in the world?
Okay. Oh, God. Alvin and the Chipmunks 3,
Christ,
2019.
That's the fucking baby one. I think it's higher than the chipmunk voice filter. You know? Oh, Christ alive. Yeah. Wow. Well, Tim, we're coming to the end of our 40th podcast, so why don't you pan out the time and talk for 13 minutes about your experience. I like that sound, though. Why don't you talk about your experience, with the podcast, with filmmaking, how college is going, what the future holds for you?
Well, you see, ever since the start of last year, it's just been a good time to be here on the podcast talking with you all and going through and explaining, as a college student, sometimes I get weighted down by all the classwork and all that. And it's just nice to have my voice heard out by you wonderful people out there.
Wow.
And just being able to go on projects and meet new people along with Tyler, making all these sorts of movies, and just having this knowing that I'm a part of something, that I'm able to just go out there and put something out into the world,
Tim, I would almost be touched if you didn't tell me earlier that everything you say is disingenuine.
And that's the point.
Tanner said, and me. Of course, Tanner. He subliminally meant to mention
yes.
you. Didn't you, Tim?
Yes.
There we go.
Didn't you hear?
Didn't you hear me
There's-
saying Tanner in reverse? How do you say Tanner in
Yeah.
reverse?
If you
Renat.
just played that entire clip
Backwards, it's just Tanner. God damn it. Renat. Yeah. Tanner backwards. Renat.
Oh, God.
What's my name back? Relite? What about you, Tim? Mitt?
It's what?
Tim.
Oh, yeah, you're not right.
I mean, unless we're doing Timothy, in which case I think that's just Yiddish at that point. Hang on, let me get a look at it so I can. Let me see. Well, I don't have your fucking name. There it is. Yithomit. Yithomit. That is definitely Yiddish. That is for sure. Like I've heard a Jew say that at some point. Definitely.
But if you remove the M and the I,
Okay. What does it become then? M in the I? You thought? God damn it. So deep down, subliminally, you're a thought is what I'm to gather from that?
Exactly.
Wow. You are the last person I expected to be a thought. You all want some tea? I want some tea. Shit. You want some tea?
Here's the motherfucking tea.
Oh my fucking god. That is the worst thing I've seen
in
a while.
I fucking love PewDiePie did like a video the other day, and there's just like this one chick, and she's just like, I got my nails done, and you know, just the way they are now. I just feel like I'm obligated to do this. Here's
Oh my god.
the motherfucking tea. It was so fucking good.
Oh god damn it. But do you want some tea though? Tanner's making tea. So
Of course, yes.
Okay, cool,
I'd love some tea.
You know, since we're all in the same house here. You know, Tim
Of course,
Tim
yeah.
comes over to me and Tanner's house for the podcast, and she's
It's a
making
lovely
tea
estate.
tonight. Oh, thank you. I'm glad, you know, you think so. Me and Tanner worked hard to get here. So
The decor is just wonderful.
Gucci, right?
Yes, of course. Everything's Gucci. The
The
walls,
entire house.
flooring.
You know, the wood underneath the floor. I decorated it. Yes, of course. You know, Tanner is in charge of all that because God knows if I did it. I mean, it would look like the podcast room here, which is just movie posters everywhere. So, and DVDs over there.
There's an
books.
aspect to it. It's like a movie theater.
Kind of, you know, yeah, it's got like a, and I mean, they're all my movies, but you know, that's fine. I should really do that. That would be funny. I should literally just put my own posters all over the room that I podcast in and edit in and everything. Hopefully I have a new mic stand by that point, which this one has not failed yet tonight. Strangely enough, this is new. It's unusual.
Yeah, at first I thought at the very beginning it was fucking up. But no,
Oh yeah,
they're all
that
good.
was a meme. That was a clever fucking. That was good, right? I caught you off guard with that one.
I know. You know.
I told you I had a surprise though, you know, so it's not like I didn't warn you. I was telling Tanner
I just
earlier,
wasn't
was like,
expecting the voice
It
changer.
was fine.
Not yet.
It's like,
Not yet.
and I think this also comes with like a soundboard option, so I'm gonna make some sounds for
Oh, God.
for the podcast. So
God damn.
you want to know what the first one's gonna be?
What?
Hang on, give me a second. I gotta find one that's gonna fit. All right, ready?
You just said the N-word. You just said the N-word. You just said the N-word. What a fucking nit.
Well, we're not on YouTube, but we just got
We just got-
demonetized.
Yeah, thank God for donations, right?
We're if this channel gets banned, well, you know,
You know why?
you know why.
Yeah, there it is. So Billie Eilish. How do you say her fucking name?
I think it's Eilish.
I have to punch her.
Oh God.
I don't know why. Just every time she pops up in my feed and I see her stupid fucking face, I want to hit her. I have the same problem with H.P. Lovecraft. I just want to fucking punch him. Mainly because of his lips, but I want to fucking hit him, okay?
Oh God.
I'm going to dig up his body just so I can punch his corpse.
That's respectable.
You know,
That's a
did
power
he get
play.
cremated? I'm not sure.
Let me just Google H.P. Lovecraft.
He seems like the kind of guy that would be afraid of cremation. But he also seems like the kind of guy that would be afraid of being buried alive, too.
That's fair.
Huh.
Well, either way, you suffocate to death underground, or you get burned alive.
So which
So
one do you prefer, Tim?
you know, I'd rather be suffocated. Just wallow in my thoughts of what I could have
I'm
been
just
doing.
gonna have my mortician shoot me multiple times just to ensure that I'm dead. You know, like
I haven't seen The Office
please, God.
completely, but my friend showed me a clip,
Uh-huh.
and there's just like they were going to a funeral, and the practice they have there is before they bury them, they just shoot the casket a shit ton of times just to make sure.
Oh, same. Yeah, do that. Just make sure I'm dead. I don't care who it traumatizes. Make sure I'm dead.
It's open casket and just like everyone. We're glad we're here to celebrate, but first we just need to make sure
Everyone line up so we can each shoot his corpse.
It's just a firing range. Oh god, can you imagine?
Throwing
Just
up
out
at
on
the end of the
firing range,
course.
It's just a real good day to shoot, and then you see a hearse.
I just like wake up. Oh god, what? Oh god! Oh shit! Ah, you son of a bitch! Fuck you, Tim, you piece of shit! I know you're behind this.
Oh nope. Well, I guess we can't stop here.
Oh wait, no, that's not canon because you die before me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll
this
just
could be a
blame
different
you
universe.
anyways. It's your fault anyway. It doesn't matter if you're involved. It's your fault.
In your will, it just specifically states that if you suffer any unfortunate event,
Dig up
it's my
Tim's
fault.
corpse, put him on trial for whatever crime he committed against me after his death. You know that happened with the Pope at one point. A Catholic, a Pope had the Pope before him dug up and tried for his crimes against the church.
Mm-hmm.
He was dead. He was a corpse.
God damn it! Oh my
I
god!
really, really want to do a film on that. That is fucking hilarious to me. That is so funny.
Just keep the camera from looking at the corpse, and it's just like, what do you have to say in your defense?
Yeah, and he says nothing
Just
the whole
buzzing
time.
noises. It
And
just
then
like zooms
finally,
in on
it
his
like turns
body.
around and it's just a fucking corpse, like all dressed up and put in a fucking chair. It's like it's past the point of decay, you know.
Yeah. And then like halfway through, it starts moving around. Yeah, well, I don't think this is really valid.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? I find him wait, what? And the corpse is like hand is, it's up and he's got his finger, hold up.
Yeah.
I have to make my case, and he stands up, and everyone's like, "Oh my fucking god!" This reminds me of this other sketch that I had planned called "Nobody Likes an Ugly Dead Guy," and it's about this guy who comes back to life, and he looks at his corpse, and he's like, "I look like shit," and he's like a zombie, and he goes around town, and he gets a nice outfit, and he gets his hair done up, and he's made up to look all nice, and he gets back in his casket and has his funeral.
He just accepts
And
it.
people are
He's
just
like,
like
yeah,
terrified because a zombie's walking around, but he's just like, I'm just trying to look nice for my funeral. So
I'm just my family already paid a lot. I don't want to try to be too hard on them.
This suit's not Gucci, and I'm just offended by that more than anything. In 8th grade,
He just walks into a store. He's just like, "Give me your finest suit, or I won't turn you into a member of the undead."
so in 8th grade, the film, the main character has this thing that she does where she goes Gucci, which apparently was like just a tick that the actress actually had, and everyone on the crew just started to pick up on it to the point that like the gaffers would be like, "Yo, is this lighting Gucci or like?"
Oh god damn.
I haven't.
Just everyone accepted it.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Is this Gucci?" Excuse me, cinematography? Gucci. Gotta say. Can we open up a new awards called the Gucci? There it is. There it is! God damn it! Alright.
Yeah, fucked.
One time, though. And 2 minutes before we finish. Alright, it's working on it, alright? It's trying its fucking
It
best.
is new.
You fucking goddamn... Right? Don't talk shit.
That's a lot. That's a lot of words.
God, Tim, I didn't know you were so mixed.
What?
Mixed race.
Well, I mean, I have 2 races.
Wait, are you?
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm
Gucci and
Filipino
not
and-
Gucci?
American. Huh?
I thought you were saying filthy and then something, and I was like, where's he going with this?
No.
Yeah, you said
No.
Filipino and American, right?
Yeah,
Australian.
Yeah, just a wee bit of Australian.
Western Samoan. How far can I push this? That's the question. I'm just Tyler.
Mhm.
That's it. I don't have anything else to offer.
We know.
Oh, ouch. That fucking hurt.
It shouldn't. You know,
So,
we like to have fun here.
my Twitter. It's the greatest thing ever. I got a notification for this tweet that I put out a while ago, and it says, I didn't vote for this, and I'm not going to die for shit that isn't my fault. And I still stand by that sentiment to this very day,
Yeah, that's fair.
I also held a vote on which comedy sketch we should do first, so we are doing the assassin one next.
Oh, shit.
To be clear. While we're getting talk about war ready, we're going to do the assassin one. I don't want to rehearse that one. I just want to have fun with that one. So, Tim, the wrap up. Before you do that,
the wrap up.
let me give you a... All right. Ready?
Yes.
The wrap up with Tim. Good start, Tim. This is the part where you start doing it.
Yes. Welcome to the Tim Lee wrap up.
Tim Lee wrap up. Keep going, you fucking dumb piece of shit. What are you doing?
We talked about a good portion. We chilled out. Chilled out a bunch of stuff. Tyler talked about a movie guy he liked. We were talking about things that are coming up. Talked a little bit on the scripts that are going to be for the anthology will be releasing, and
we talked about that a little bit. Yeah.
We talked a bit on some our own personal views on writing. For cliches and just like divisive shit that goes on.
We discovered that Tim's DNA is not just made up of pedophilia, but also Filipino and American.
Oh my god.
Go on. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry. Just want to throw that out there for the people who don't know.
A little bit more shilling was sprinkled in there.
Mm-hmm.
The Bohemian Rhapsody and the Oscars are fucking terrible.
What an awful movie.
And yeah.
Tune in next week for the Somewhat Okay podcast, episode number 41. Tim and Tyler will talk about stuff. What? No. What? 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 What a fuck.
Goddamn. We are not getting
Somewhat Okay podcast next week. Tyler and Tim will talk about Hung Jesus. The Catholic Church, fucking goddamn movie that might be finished by that time in terms of like actually filming it. Tim's book, which is a collection of his pedophilia adventures. Wait, no, that's not it. H.P. Lovecraft type thing. Yeah. Somewhat okay. What happens next?
You know what happens next.